It is Throwback Thursday when we dive deep into our vast CBC archives. Now, this only happens once every 4 years. Leap Day is here, and an Irish tradition dating back to the 5th century proclaims a woman is able to propose to a man on this day. Take a look at this story from Leap Day 1984, where one woman pops the question on air.
Hi. How are you? Did you know it's Leap Year Day today?
I never thought about it.
Are you two married?
Yes, we are.
Did she propose to you?
Oh, many times.
Did she really? Tell the truth. Did you propose to him?
A few times.
Really? Are you two married by any chance?
No, we're not.
Are you boyfriend and girlfriend?
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, would you ever consider asking him to marry you?
Oh, maybe in the future.
Maybe 4 years.
Well, enough of these hypothetical questions. There was a woman locally today who did pop the question to her sweetie live on the radio in response to an NW promotion.
Go ahead, Karen, you're on your own.
Well, Bri, I think it's about time we got married.
Is that the question?
Yeah,
That's
will
not
you
the
marry me?
Sure, as long as I can keep my bike in the living room.
Yeah, okay. No problem.
Okay.
Well, now you're getting married.
Yeah.
You think of the responsibilities.
Oh, yeah.
Why, soon there'll be other little Hendersons running around.
Oh, I don't know.
There'll be other mouths to feed. Education's to pay for, Brian. Stop and think about it here. You said yes so quickly. Do you realize now you're going to have to probably go into a house or buy a condominium or something?
Spend the rest of my life at the wharf.
That's right. You're going to be putting on an apron, Brian, and doing dishes at the sink.
Karen gets a dozen roses for proposing on the air and getting accepted by her husband-to-be, Brian Henderson. And the couple get a honeymoon cruise down Mexico way. And Brian gets a poem from Karen.
If I can do it. Remember this day, for yesterday is already a dream, and tomorrow's only a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow is a vision of hope. Do you remember that?
You bet.
Great.
Thanks, Kate.
So that was 40 years ago with NW's great Rick Honey. We're now joined by a Surrey couple who went viral on TikTok after the girlfriend proposed to the boyfriend in July of 2022. To talk about their proposal, we're now joined by Sukhmin Garcha and Shiraz Brar. Sukhmin, thanks for joining us, both of you. First of all, what inspired you to get down on one knee? And we saw in the video that you did do that.
So we were having a conversation with my mom, and she's pretty new to proposals because it's not really a part of our culture. And she actually suggested it. She was like, why do the men always have to propose? And that's kind of where I got the idea from.
Were you surprised that she came up with that?
Yeah, I was.
Why?
I don't really know. I wouldn't expect it from her just because she's not from our generation in general. So.
Yeah. And Shiraz, how did you feel? We're seeing the video now, and we're assuming you said yes. How did you feel during that?
I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. Because
even with the camera and the whole setup?
Because she is into social media, and so she told me that it was going to be social media related video. And so when I turned around and she was on one knee, I wasn't expecting it, but it made it that much more special for us.
And no hesitation. Yes, right away?
Yeah, 100%.
Now, this proposal went viral online. What were some of the responses you received?
Well, initially it was positive. I remember posting it, and within seconds, for almost 4 days, day and night, I was getting comments and likes, and shares, and a lot of negative comments, and majority of them were from women.
And what were the negative comments generally, if we could focus on those for just a sec?
More like, I don't have respect for myself, or why is she on one knee? Just along those lines.
How did that make you feel?
I was really shook. I wasn't expecting that. I did get a little bit of anxiety, and I did go through a little bit the first day, and then the second day I kind of was better about it.
And for both of you, the response you received from the proposal did it impact how you view gender norms at all?
For me, what I would say was, in terms of gender norms, a lot of society thinks there should be a lot more equality. There's a lot less equality, and we need to do a lot more to get to where people think we want to get to. But it was kind of surprising, to reiterate what Sukhmin said, that most of the people that were leaving the hate comments were women, and it's mainly driven by women in terms of empowerment and everything like that. So that was a little bit surprising, but it doesn't really change our view of other people. Like, people are gonna leave good comments, people are gonna leave bad comments. You take the bad with the good.
Looking back and after receiving the comments, if you had to do it again, would you post it again? Would you go through with it?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
Because it doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything.
Sukhmin Garcha and Shiraz Brar, we really appreciate your time and congratulations. Nicely done.
Thank you
so much.
Thanks.